Hello everyone, welcome to Attu Bombatu. Actually last week I had been to my mom's place and she prepared this very good version of chutney pudi, so I thought I'll share that with you all. This is horse gram chutney pudi or hurulikal chutney pudi. As you all know, hurulikalu is a superfood actually. It aids in weight reduction, it helps in heart health. So this recipe is an excellent version of including horse gram and storing this for at least 1 to 2 months easily. So to begin with, we have taken one proportion of horse gram and need to dry roast it on low flame till the color slightly changes. It turns a little darker. You can see that now in a second. So this is the shade that we are looking at. We need to dry roast it to this extent and transfer it to another vessel. So the proportion is 1 proportion of horse gram to start with. Then we move on to the next dal, that is the chana dal. Chana dal will be 1/3 proportion of the horse gram that we have taken. So we repeat the same process, dry roast it on low flame till you get that roasted aroma of the chana dal, and also the color changes slightly. It starts to begin brownish, and that is good enough for us to stop roasting of chana dal. Okay, so chana dal is done. Let's move on to the third lentil, that is urad dal. Urad dal also is 1/3 proportion of horse gram, or the same quantity that we've taken for chana dal. Begin to dry roast this lentil also on slow flame till the color slightly turns pinkish brown, and also you get that roasted aroma of urad dal. So once these lentils are roasted, you can transfer it to another vessel and you can mix all the dals and keep it aside. So this is the first part of roasting for the chutney pudi. So all the 3 dals are roasted and they are onto a different vessel now. Let's move on to the next set of masala ingredients that goes into the chutney pudi. We'll start with tamarind here. So we have taken about a small lemon sized tamarind broken into small pieces, and even this needs to be dry roasted. The idea is to remove the moisture from the tamarind. Another option is you can use tamarind powder if you wish to. In that case, add a spoon of oil and roast the tamarind powder in oil and put it to the lentils that we have roasted. So keep adding the roasted ingredients one by one. Okay, the next one will go is the grated dry coconut. So the proportion of this is important, so please make note. The proportion of dry coconut will be 1.5 times of all the dals that we have roasted, that is horse gram plus chana dal plus urad dal, whatever is the quantity. Dry coconut will be 1.5 times of it. So this needs to go a little liberal, because that will make sure that the chutney pudi will not turn dry and you get that excellent taste of the chutney pudi. Okay, roasting has to just be that it starts to begin slightly brownish and you can feel that it's getting crispier. That proportion is good enough. Okay, there goes in some more dry coconut. Once that is done, we'll move on to the ingredients that needs to be roasted by adding oil. So first thing to go will be curry leaves. For curry leaves, there's no set proportion. This is about half a bunch of curry leaves. Just fry it or roast it till it turns slightly crispy. Need not wait till the color changes. This is good enough. After curry leaves goes the red chilies. So the proportion of red chilies depend on your palate. So and you can take whichever chili that suits you. We have taken a combination of Badgi, Guntur and Kashmiri red chili. So this must be about 100-150 grams of red chilies that we have taken. Roast them by adding a spoon of oil till chilies turn shiny and slightly crisp. So this is the stage at which you need to roast it. Next is preparing the tempering for the chutney pudi. So add about 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. In goes the hing and then some turmeric. So just switch off the stove after this, leave it as it is. Okay, And next what we have to do is to add salt and jaggery to the roasted ingredients before we grind it to chutney pudi. Okay, so here you can see all the ingredients kept separately, and here the jaggery and salt has been added. Jaggery is required, please don't miss it, to get that, you know, the native or the authentic taste of chutney pudi. So once we are done with all these steps, we need to start grinding them. You can put these into a mixie container, and it can be a coarse powder, it doesn't have to be very fine. And see, this is how you can start making it, and add the ground pudi or the powder into the vessel we had prepared the tempering, right? So you can just grind them in batches and add it to the vessel here, as you can see, and give it all a good mix. Now our tasty and healthy horse gram chutney pudi is ready. So friends, this is an excellent version of the chutney pudi wherein you have included the horse gram, and this can be easily consumed till about 1 to 2 months. It can be paired with roti, uppittu, even you can use it in chapati rolls. Just make a chapati, add some ghee, and just spread this chutney pudi liberally on that and make it into a roll. An excellent lunchbox idea for kids. So with that, we've come to the end of this recipe, friends. Thank you so much for your time, for supporting this channel. Please continue your support as it is. Let's meet in the next video. Till then, take care of yourselves.